Hello Internet, my name is Alex, aka Sonic Boom, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play on this channel, Metroid Prime. Now for those of you who don't know, the Metroid series is a set of action-adventure games developed by Nintendo way back since the NES, and they're really popular for their unique open-world design filled with all kinds of secrets everywhere. And that design has really shaped the way that action-adventure games have been developed over the years. Now, the game I'm going to be looking at today is, of course, Metroid Prime, which was for the GameCube, and it was the series' first step into 3D. All the games before it had been side-scrolling platformers like Super Metroid, but this was the first step into first-person gameplay. And obviously, this has its pros and its cons. I personally love this game, even though I didn't get to experience it until this re-release, Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Wii, which totally upgraded the control scheme, gave the graphics a revamp, and so on. So, enough about that. Let's just get started with this and jump into Metroid Prime. Yes, I know that nunchuck is required. So let's just start a new slot. This is the most important decision of my life. I'll be this lady for some reason. So let's just jump in here and start single player. Now, the trilogy version contains all three Metroid Prime games. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 I didn't get to play before this, but Metroid Prime 3 was actually my first jump into the Metroid franchise. So, thank you, Metroid Prime 3, for bringing me to Metroid Prime 1. Now, I think I'm going to play on normal mode just because I'm not necessarily the best at this game. But let's just try it out and hope for the best. Here we go. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. Alright, with that familiar jingle, we are now behind the visor of Samus Aran, the main protagonist of the entire Metroid franchise. She is a woman, and that's probably one of the things that gamers remember most about the Metroid franchise was the big twist that in Metroid 1, Samus was a woman, and they never revealed that until the very end. So that really was one of the first times we had this strong heroine in gaming, and that really helped move things right along in that department. So anyway, as you can see, we have a first-person viewpoint here on this space pirate frigate, and we can press Z to lock on to targets. And I didn't want to show that off yet, but I shot that. Holding A charges up a charge beam, and pressing A just shoots rapid fire. So we just have to press all those locks to open up. Now here, the next set of force field controls are offline. Scan the central pillar to activate them. Move the cursor into the top zone, and release minus to enter scan visor. Now, this is a new mechanic to the Metroid Prime series of games, as opposed to the rest of the Metroid franchise. This is scanning, and this is actually a major part of this game. We can go into the scan visor and gain information about all kinds of different things in the environment and interact with different things. So like if I scan this energy wall here, it'll say, this force field blocks the entrance. This lock says, the switch does not seem to be operational. Wow, thank you. That is incredibly helpful. And a lot of this stuff is pretty useless, but here it's not. Force field activation switches are now online. So we're going to be using that scan visor to mess with all kinds of stuff. So yeah, just press minus or A to return back to combat. Now, I never played the GameCube version, so correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am, but it had a really weird control scheme to the Wii version, compared to the Wii version. Like, you had to hold down a button or something to move the cursor around, which is not what we're used to here, because with the Wii remote, you can just kind of point and shoot wherever. And obviously, I'm used to that control scheme, so I prefer it more than the one that I know absolutely nothing about, but I don't know. It was definitely unique. I just wish I remembered more about it so I can stop feeding you false information. Now, what does this say? Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area. Current status, environment unstable. Well, that's gonna suck. So, shooting doors. That's fun. I like shooting doors for no reason. What did they ever do to me? Airlock repressurization successful. So let's just wait a second. Everything falls to the ground, and let's move onward. Now, I have my volume turned off right now. Still working out some audio issues, so bear with me. But this pirate frigate, it's freaking creepy. As we can see here. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Yes, the logbook is something that ties into scanning. Morphology, parasite, interstellar vermin, travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, life forms? However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Now, the logbook keeps track of all the different enemies and, well, some native life and lore and all kinds of stuff that you scan around the world. So you're gonna want to scan pretty much everything you can. Space pirate status: death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Well, gee, that's fun. Yeah. The music, if that's not any indication, this is not exactly the best place for a Sunday picnic. Something came through here, and, well, let's just say things didn't end well for the space pirates on board. Let's see. Escape pod entrance. The vessel has already been jettisoned. Looks like some of them got out alive. Uh-oh. More parasite. Death caused by acidic burns to the body. Fun. Weak life signs detected. Let's just kill him, because why not? We are Samus Aran, dang it. Intergalactic bounty hunter extraordinaire. We're the superstar of the bounty hunting world. I'm barely reading these things, so forgive me if I skip something important. Okay, use your charge beam to destroy the rubble. Yeah, like I mentioned, holding A charges up your charge beam, and once you fully charge it up, you can release it for a stronger shot. That was introduced in Super Metroid, I believe, and whoa, something's going on here. parasites are crawling into that mysterious chamber with eerie orange glowing lights, just like the rest of the room. What am I talking about? Now, anyway, the Charge Beam, Super Metroid, Morph Ball, activated by pressing C. This has been around since the beginning, and it's probably one of the most iconic parts of Metroid, and it just works so well in this game. Like, you wouldn't imagine switching from first person to third person, this weird ball perspective, to be so smooth, but it is. And it's definitely a lot of fun. Metroid Prime 2 overuses it, but this game pulls it off really well. Parasitic infestation. Two parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. Looks like these people were messing around with all kinds of stuff that, yeah, like I said, didn't end well. Now here we have a new research entry for the logbook, Map Station. Walk into a map station hologram to download a map of the area you're in. Don't mind if I do. You've downloaded the map for this area. Great! Press 1 to access the map. When you're finished, press 1 again to resume play. The map... Long story short, you need the map. Always go for the map stations. Always. If you miss one, you're in trouble. Because, like I said, the Metroid series has huge open world environments. Like, there's not one linear section of this game, aside from this first prologue, which I have to say I really love. Well, you'll see more why in a little bit. Access to deck beta approved. Alright. But yeah, this opening sequence, I just absolutely adore it. Like this creepy space pirate ship in the middle of nowhere above some unknown planet. All kinds of creepy experiments going on. Everyone is dead, let's not forget about that. Just such a strong start to a really strong game. What's this say? Crew members report for lockdown. Use Morph Ball, yes, thank you for telling me about that when I needed to use it the first time, game. Thanks a ton. Okay, so... have something in this glass here. Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. Well, this creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. Now, if you look on that picture on the left side, Metroid fans might recognize this. I don't want to say anything for those of you who haven't played, like, the early games, like the Metroid 2 for the Game Boy, but yeah, that thing, just pointing that out to anyone who happens to know what that is. Now, let's see. It's important to scan a few of the things around here, because there are actually some lore— whoa! No, never mind! Let's scan this guy. Morphology Space Pirate, severe internal damage detected. Let's just murder this guy to death. And this guy too, because we're cool like that. We love killing people who are already half dead anyway. Yeah. Way to go, Samus. You're so cool. Fluid sacs in the mouth and enlarge after mutation. Wow, this is fun. I love learning about fluid sacs. Carapace of the larva becomes fluid. Wait, rigid, not fluid. Whatever. Combat mutation applications are complete. So, it seems these people were developing some kind of super weapon, or bioweapon, or something. Mutants. Ballistic support needed in specimen block S. Okay, whoa! Okay, let's scan this guy. New creatures entry. Auto defense turret. Use missiles to break outer casing. Yes. We also have missiles, and these are a big part of the exploration of the game for reasons I will discuss later. Let me scan this in case it goes in the logbook, which it probably does. Yep. Missile ammunition. Yeah, simple. So yeah, that enemy can only be defeated with missiles. Let's see. Aha, here we go. Red scans are the things that you will absolutely want to get. These are usually lore data, or things you can interact with in the environment, and completing your logbook is essential to getting 100% of this game. So let's read through this. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal, that's me, yay, or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, sir, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that, and Vol Paragom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% the Metroids are healthy, but restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply state. Wait. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with that sentence. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue, no signs of pursuit from the hunter. So yes, the Frigate Orpheon is where we are now. Plasmate, blah blah blah. And they are messing with Metroids. And Metroids, well, we spent, like, murdering every Metroid ever was the purpose of the last, like, almost all of the Metroid games. So why these people would be stupid enough to try and mess with them themselves, I have no idea. And did I do this? I think I did. You can scan some of these things to turn off the defense turret, so that's pretty handy in case you don't want to waste your missiles. I don't know why that would be a problem though, considering the fact that there's not much use for them right now. Anyway, let's head up here. Okay, sure, whatever. You do it for me. You do it for me, Lift. Go ahead. Let's murder this guy. You know, I really feel bad killing these people. And, I mean, they've done some awful stuff on all these whatevers. Let's see, this War Wasp, for instance. Save the War Wasps. That's my new, that's gonna be the big slogan. Save the War Wasps from the space. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever. Let's just go down this hallway. Let's see, what's this say? Nothing. Okay, fun. Open door. Yes. Okay. Ah! Defense turret! Defense turret! Okay, die. There we go. Access to Deck Gamma approved. So, that lore entry back there mentioned planet Zebus, and that is where Metroid 1 and Super Metroid for the SNES take place. And that's actually the Space Pirate homeworld, if I'm correct. I don't know. Ah! Oh no, this one's actually alive. Let's scan him. Only the fully... Did it go in the logbook? I don't know. Might not work until later. But, yeah, these smaller guys don't count as entries for the logbook. Just, quick little things. Death caused by... Ooh! Removal of internal organs! That's like the best one yet. Severe lacerations to abdomens. Not even close to complete removal of internal organs. Nope. So let's activate this switch. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. Let's see. Looks like a spherical shape. Could fit in this clamp. Wow. You know, you have to wonder why they conveniently have switches designed to respond to the shape that their arch enemy has been known to transform into. I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive if you ask me, but whatever, I'm not going to argue with them. No, let's see. Oh, yep. I was trying to see how close I could get to these, but obviously, what the heck? What? I didn't even know that could happen, but okay. Sure. Now, come on, just open up already. Alright, there we go. So let's scan this thing. Ooh, okay, another dead person. Status, dead. Okay. Death caused by severe lacerations. Acid burns to the face. Alright. Yeah, okay, we have another door lock here, but I'm not going to do that yet. Instead, I'm going to head right into this save point here. And be sure to scan this because it does count, just like the map stations, by the way. Before I save, I think it's important to note that, you don't have to scan everything in the game. A lot of these things just give little flavor text, like all these dead space pirates here. But for the most part, you only have to scan new creatures and lore. And power-ups. And map stations. Got it? Good. Okay, so let's save, and in the next episode... Yes, this is the end. Haha, I fooled everyone. We aren't going to be continuing. Next episode, we are going to be going through that door and seeing what lies behind. Whatever, I'm new to this. See you guys then.